Так, ребятки, всех приветствую на канале. Сегодня... Ой-ой-ой. Извиняюсь. Всех приветствую на своем канале. Сегодня продолжим проходить сюжетку. Отстроили мы прибеславицу свою. Накопила немножко грошей с помощью этой прибеславицы. Ну и в принципе все. Продолжим проходить сюжет. Настя немножко убавит.
Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died,
Будем пробовать
empire
кузнецов, всяких броников к себе в деревню зазывать, если это будет возможно. Так, еще раз проверка звука. Вроде бы уже лучше. Заварите там чаек, наливайте его в кружечку, берите печеньки, наслаждайтесь просмотром сюжетки. Отправимся мы в Мархаеды, потому что кто-то из разбойников опять пытался напасть, но жители отбились и даже взяли кого-то в плен. Что по звуку у меня? Все, есть. Все, можно из губернатора переодеваться в рыцаря. Пока его оставим. Вот так. О, ловкость прокачалась. Так, светим. Ваш успешный клан во время боя снизит боевой дух противника. Нет. Ну тогда насмешку. Так, живучесть. Что-то у нас есть? Нет. Я оставил это для берсерка, да? Да. Так, все. Отправляемся на сюжеточку. Скакать нам, слава богу, недалеко. Даже забор вон есть. Вау. Не знаю, можно ли будет расширить потом деревню после окончания сюжетки. Мы все посмотрим. Понимаю, лошадь не может через кусты пройти. Так, вообще глобальный сюжет какой? У нас кто-то начал чеканить фальшивые деньги. Нам нужно выяснить, кто, где и как. Так, вот здесь я посмотрю дорогу. Наверх. Все понял. Все отлично. А, ну еще я помог друзьям, там это, Фрицу и как это? Матуш и Фриц, вот. Я им помог, у них там проблемы возникли на этом. Он же не один явно. Нет, не хочу с тремя сразу сражаться неудобно. Я благородный рыцарь, я убегу. Так. Где? А еще какая-то эпидемия здесь вроде бы, если не ошибаюсь. В деревне.
Good afternoon.
What happened here?
Horror of horrors, Master. We were at...
Jesus Christ.
That's right. The Almighty has sent...
I'm looking for Matthias.
Matthias. Matthias?
Not long. It's...
Well, those bastards got him. He's laid up at the stud now.
Thank you. Thank you. That's... What happened?
Horror of...
Jesus.
That's right.
And the...
I don't want to tempt fate by talking about it. There's not much...
Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Ты что ли?
Are you Melikar?
Aye, that's...
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that?
Henry, envoy of Saradzik Kobala.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here.
Well, since
Tell me what to do.
there's a stable hand living with us here,
Yes, I know him.
and he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. You'll hank her if she's actually...
It might have crossed your mind to...
People are barely venturing outside their own... And besides, you're the envoy of Saradzik Kobil.
Very well.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing...
If I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People...
Very well. I'll make...
I've daubed luck. Good luck to you.
А я вспомнил, что здесь будет. У них здесь проблема возникла вот с чем. У них отравили колодец. Это так, небольшой спойлер, но...
pal? You're a sight for sore eyes.
It's good to see you too, Matthias. Sir Radzig sent me here to investigate the raid.
Sir Radzig? Looks like you've come up.
He took me into his garrison.
Hal the blacksmith's boy and the My luck hasn't been
You survived, that's something.
true enough. If I were in your shoes, I'd get that.
Disease?
Folk are saying it's the plague. Whatever it is, it's bad. It started the day after the raid. First the
Damn! Are you alright?
Well, that...
But you've been hurt.
It happened during the raid. One of those damn bandits fell on me, horse and all. My arm's bad.
Tell me about the...
What do you want to know?
I hear one of the raiders was taken captive.
Aye, old Melachar let him have it over the head with a flail, and now he's locked.
Why's that?
That fucker killed young Straw, and his old man's sharpening his sickle for him. Melachar still hasn't decided what to do.
I understand old Straw wants revenge, but first I have to question that man.
Good luck, then.
Can you describe the
I don't know. They came at dusk, so you couldn't see their faces. About 20 of them.
You talked to them?
No. They were shouting at us. They were very sure of themselves to begin with, but when we hit them in...
I know you've got courage enough for any man, but how did a bunch of
One of the village lads caught sight of them coming through the woods and told Melachar, who roused the whole village, and...
What?
Aye, and that was the key. It was the last thing those whoresons expected. A few of them still managed to break through to the village, probably wanted to torch it. But even the women...
About this sickness. When did this plague?
The day after the raid, the horses were lying down in the stables. By afternoon, they were all dead. Then other animals started...
What are the signs?
I don't leave the house much, but folk complain of fever and shit.
Has anyone died from it?
Aye, old Verba. Although he was already on his last legs, so... Either way, the animals are dropping like flies and...
Who's ill?
I don't...
Can I ask you
I haven't...
Where can I find...
Короче, это все неинтересно. Так, если не ошибаюсь, у них здесь есть какой-то колодец вот тут. В нем как раз все заразились. Лошади. Иди. Так, и что нам надо по... А далеко у нас монастырь-то находится? Ну, прилично. Нам в любом сейчас случае придется разобраться с этим, с чумой, ну, с мором точнее. Вот где конкретно это отравили, уж я не помню. Так.
Yeah.
Но это течет оттуда. Хм. Блин, я думал здесь.
You're not allowed inside. If you want to go in, talk to Melikar. Good day to you.
I need to talk to that
Sorry, no one's allowed in.
but I'm Sir Radzig Cobbler's envoy. And
I don't care if you're the Pope's envoy. I can't. If you want to talk to the captive, may the Lord watch over you.
Мы его можем придушить, как бы и ворваться, но делать этого не особо хочется. Благородный рыцарь. Поехали к Йохану. Это отравили озеро. Я помню. Ну, отравили какой-то у них источник воды. Хотя не так далеко уж находится. Сократим дорогу. Лошадь, конечно, выдыхается у нас быстро. Интересно, мы Барбоса можем при бесславицу отправить? Потому что я что-то об этом не задумывался. Все доспехи опять грязные.
God be with you, Henry.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Mer
Oh, God!
wounded in the arm. He's being brave. Before you go,
What?
some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. He may know how to do.
Very well.
Come back when you know.
Thank you, Johann.
Good luck then.
Ну давай, Никодим, удиви меня.
Some kind of Johanka said that you might be able.
A disease, you
I just won't get any sleep.
Yes, it's very interesting, but
I can't say at this point. Tell me, has the whole...
no, I mean, not yet. Several households have.
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle.
That is... What are we to do? Do you know the symptom?
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms.
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow...
So, where's...
Evidently there's something amiss.
In the what?
The digestive tract.
The
trouble lies between them.
Uh-huh.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the breviarium to sickness causa.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical... Study the breviary carefully, and I'll try the proven classics. Avicenna.
Good luck then.
Так, это чё?
I think I have.
Yes?
It's poisoning from.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's, we shall have to prepare some medicine.
I don't think I can help.
I didn't expect you could. You surprised me quite enough with your read. But enough chatter. Time is of the essence. I'll get to work brewing the potion.
That works for me.
Best spent.
Ну так-то я мог приготовить, мне просто было лень. Полудень, да? Давайте пока сбегаем в доспехи, по-моему. Не люблю я в грязном ходить. Вот я думал, что наша деревня будет примерно как Сазавы, огромная, но нет. Так, надо сразу туда и все латы накинуть. Все.
God gra-
I'd get my.
I'm goodbye.
Так, хотя... Нам к сапожнику еще надо сбегать, я забыл.
Rare merchandise.
Cured and fresh.
Где он? Где-то здесь должен быть.
Good health to you. God be with you.
Так, нет, тогда сам починю.
May the Lord watch over you.
Кожаные сапоги. Я хочу сапоги, которые вообще выглядят офигенно. Они обои не прибавляют. Ну тогда и не нужно спать. Так. Спаги скорохода. Ну-ка, ну-ка. Ты носишь спаги, которые ты сам починил, поэтому во время спринта ты тратишь на 20% меньше выносливости. Шикарно. Так, все, едем спать. До полудня следующего дня. Прикольно, с неба чуваки падают. Вперед спать. Так, еще подождать. Я вспомнил, это же навык есть, который мы, ну, мы сытость не тратим, стоя на месяц. Где он? А где брат Никодим? Алло. Понимаю. Ну ладно. Нужно сократить дорогу. Ну и Тэфнул, да. Суперконь за 5000 грошей не может перепрыгнуть деревяшку. Да, да, конечно. Да, 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 да. Угу. Да, конечно.
So here I am.
It's a good thing you're here. We need a helping hand. You can take the cure to the villagers. I'll take care of Melekar and Straw. You go.
They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite.
Perhaps I'll be able.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be wrong.
Goodbye.
We found out what. And? You should check where your water's coming from.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well?
I have my suspicion.
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing you.
I brought some help, as promised.
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really...
Whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen.
I know, but even so, just the fact that...
Don't fret about that, Melekar. A thing like that would have scared anybody.
Hannah.
So, take...
Now open up that... Good luck to you.
What? Jesus Christ.
Так, я понял. Не, ну обижать-то дома, сказать, типа, вот ваше лекарство, держите.
Who are you?
Rest easy. And drink this regularly. Everyone...
A cure?
Brother.
Yes, yes, the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be...
Is this holy?
It is.
Мы пропустили сюжетку, то, что вот этот челик считал нас за брата своего. Что еще надо? Еще раз. Да, лекарство больно, не обязательно. Ну как это не обязательно? Надо же брать лекарство. Больные люди. Людям нужно помогать.
Go away.
Он лежит, как будто уже умер. Какой дом мы еще не отдали? Вот.
What are you doing here?
Don't worry. Drink this regularly. You...
A remedy. You are...
I've had enough.
А кто еще-то? Вроде бы всем раздали. Домов-то больше нет.
God be. Take care now.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
Ну, вроде 7 раз дал здесь. Сюда, вот в эти дома дал. Так. Да, тоже сходил. Везде уже побыл.
Lord, please end this. Please. No more suffering.
God be with you.
Надо с ним поговорить. Дайте ждать около этого. Около челика. Ну сколько ждать придется?
Welcome back to the lab. My name is Henry, and I'm investigating.
Oh, you'll have an easy job with me.
How so?
I won't give you any...
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Ratte executioner busy too long.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind.
I follow the coin, lad.
That's not news to me, but who paid?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief.
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man...
So he's a foreigner?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of
Judging by how he looks?
More by the way he talks. Any man can...
Where's that chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merhoyet. But he wasn't with us. He went off, who knows?
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all...
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who. Only there was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord. Common footpads who had... Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder.
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. The main thing, I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind, or whether he had one ball...
How did you know about Pribyslav?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army.
Why did you attack Merhoyet?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon...
So he's planning more...
The chief's always planning something.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Of course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribys.
Did you? And where...
Like, where were they made? I don't know. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna. By the crossroads there.
So Menhart's waiting there?
Might be. Might not. He could have heard what happened.
Who else knows about...
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff.
You said you used to bring other things.
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The Urkel's round.
Give it to me then.
Aye, Beetle.
And does this Menhart know where the coin...
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if...
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did was give me...
What were the letters?
If I knew how to read...
That's all I need to know.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the...
That's for Sir Radzig.
Henry! I think old Straw's come for the brigand. Step back from that Eden, young fella!
But you can't kill me! Not just like that!
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut! You don't even get a say! Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's... Don't stand in my way, Melikar! Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
Let's talk about it.
To hell with that. That Orson killed...
I understand, Straw, truly. I lost my parents. They were slain in front of my eyes and
if you got your hands on the men who killed them... See. Go then. Take that bastard and get out of here.
А чё, время не идет? Блин, нам сейчас из рота и бежать опять в ровно. Это опять к скалице куда-то. Жесть. Отлично. Ну и опять быстрое это перемещение используем. А сразу чему-то можно еще научить. Не понял. Мы пока будем скакать, это как раз все изменится. А что здесь задерживается-то? И обратно скакать. Ну кайф. Прошел практически день. Понимаю. Окей, окей. Как-нибудь потом тогда.
Yeah.
Good to see you, lad. Sir Hanush told me you won his tourney. Good job, Henry.
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
How does it look there?
I brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus and Johanka from Skalitz. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease. Well, at least what he's doing looks promising so far.
Thank Christ. Some good news for a... What about the captive? Did you...
He was infected too.
I see.
Fortunately, he survived and I had a chance to question him.
What did you find out?
He was transporting the false coins to Pribyslavitz. He got them from some merchant called Menhart.
I don't know him.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over. It's not far from Rovna. and this Menhart should be.
Excellent, Henry. We mustn't let this opportunity slip through our fingers. You don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk. Take care now.
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir.
What is it?
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again, and we must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
You can rely on me, sir.
Good luck, son.
Ну, прям уже рыцарь-рыцарь. Ммм, 375 грошей. Вау.
Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Why do you ask? Can I not take a walk in the...
I ask because I'm the gate.
Well, I'm certainly not out.
In that case, you won't mind if I have a...
Certainly.
Yeah. Yeah.
О, оленятина. Прикольно. Было бы прикольно, если бы это нам нужно было. Впервые. Ничего себе лес, блин. Почему такого раньше не показывали, что вот здесь охотиться можно так классно? Чтобы нам совсем самим не скакать через лес. А, сейчас тут будет какой-то рыцарь, по-моему.
Good God, what a bloody mess.
Так, ну, меч я просто сейчас перекину, потом продам. Ну, блин, тут возьмем каким-то переростком.
This is valuable. They must have been in a hurry or they'd never have left it behind. Someone was wounded here. It looks like another person dragged him off. Maybe there'll be some tracks. Blood. Charcoal burn. It looks like blood.
Немножко поели. Красиво кровь нарисована.
This way. Another clue. I must be going the right way.
Понимаю.
Who are you?
Never mind that.
Thank God. I thought I'd breathe my last here.
I'm no angel, so you'll have to answer a few questions.
Ah, well.
Who ambushed?
A knight.
And where did he go?
I don't know.
Can I see your wound?
Are you a...
Sort of. That's a deep wound to the flank and you're still...
Will you help?
I can try. Who is it you work for?
To Menhart. He's some kind of... No idea. I blacked out after the attack.
Do you know what you...
I never...
Tell me more about the...
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any coin. I swear.
Ah! Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks! They're behind the shed.
That's him! That's got to be that knight!
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Так, надо успеть.
Damn. Oh.
Это дед добрый.
To face me? Not so brave now, are you, young? Oh. Ow. Here. Had enough, boy? Geht zum Teufel! Scheiße! I hope you have said your prayers. Verrecke! Let's finish this. What now? Ha! Kacke!
Какой живучий дед.
Had enough, boy?
Well?
Who is that, David?
I want to know everything. Who you are, why you're here, and what you know about the ambushed wagon.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you...
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money...
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye.
Stand up.
It is true our meeting has not begun well. But if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobyla...
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer.
What man was that?
Mainhard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you to do something for me.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you're truly served, sir...
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made. But I do not...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it...
It seems I have little choice. In the meantime, I will return to Sassa.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Pfeiffer?
No. I must remain in Sassa.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have...
It is true. I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield.
So you're not a knight?
I'm a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman.
I'd like to know more, but I have a feeling...
Your feeling is...
Who are you working for?
I understand why you wish to know.
Very well. Tell me what you know about the false...
Do you know Passau?
No, what is...
The city that... Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in...
I see. And that...
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved. They were bringing the fort. My liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman. So they...
And so he sent you?
Yes. He needed a man...
And what about that wagon? What happened?
I followed Menhard from Passau. I had
So they were transporting false groschen?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen.
What do you mean about the connection with Sasau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information...
What, in the monastery itself?
I cannot say. I know only what the Passau...
Why did you let them get here?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Maynard had an armed escort, and they kept 2 busy roads and lodged at inns throughout their journey, until he came to this god-forsaken track. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
Very well. I'll go and see Master Pfeiffer.
Godspeed. I will wait in Sasau at the Wagoner's Inn.
Так, вот так. Есть дворянин, который послал чувака разобраться, что здесь не так. Так, короче, не хочу здесь скакать через леса. Ой, ну давайте так. Окей. Сейчас самое главное еще сохраниться. Что по сытости? Угу. 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 Так, ребятки, поделитесь своим супом. Блин, эти реально раньше варили все. Мясо, там, картофель, лук закидывали. Типа, вот вам суп.
What's... Well, you! Stop right where you are!
Stop! Hear me!
Не понял, а чё не так?
No one is allowed to creep around here without a light up. This definitely won't... Well,
You're making a serious mistake.
Well...
Завтра? Блин. Так, ты в турнире поучаствовал. Давайте поучаствуем в турнире. Мне интересно, что выдадут на этот раз. А может сейчас можно к Геральду записаться?
Yeah. Yeah.
А, мы как раз пока будем ждать, мы с Яном Птайчиком затусим. Нас там приглашал в эти. Что значит, кто здесь?
What's that? What's going on there?
Да ничего не происходит, чего вы докопались?
Greetings.
I'd like to
Come tomorrow morning to the upper castle court and don't forget...
Все, окей, базар зира. Так, мы только немножко снимем все. А, и нам нужно сходить к портному, зашить наш комбез. И так-то наборы брони купить желательно. Время 9 часов, и чё? Чё, ждать, пока все прогрузятся? Эй.
All right, you in.
Что происходит?
You there! Stop! Surrender!
Oh dear, did that hurt?
I saw you beating folk, and I'm. You should have.
You're making. Done.
Что произошло? Почему нас напал?
Onions that'll even make your man cry like a little lamb. Come and buy some.
Good health to you.
Can you show?
Certainly.
I want to.
You can't become.
Well.
May the Lord watch over.
А, что не просили. Не-не, мы просто за набором пришли. Возьмем 3 наборчика. Сколько еще ждать можно, я не понимаю. Что не так с портным? Я его не убивал. Я ничего с ним не делал.
I'm honored. Take care. May the Lord watch over you.
Так, все, сейчас крендельков еще накупим.
Garlic, carrots, beetroot, onions, all that grows in the ground.
Good morning.
Come right up. Take care.
Молока, сладких лепешек и крендельков.
Vegetables, fresh vegetables.
Yeah.
Look, smell.
А мы можем на свидание сходить, мы еще успеем? Да, мы еще успеем с этой сходить на свидание. С девочкой. С Терезой.
Yeah.
Так, надо, кстати, не только приодеться тогда. И помыть доспехи.
God be.
I'm in. Get my.
That can be a. Goodbye.
Сколько времени сейчас прошло? У меня есть мгновение. Да. Так, мы снимаем вот это. Это доспех, модную рубашку. Вот так вот. Кофе тоже снимем. Ну, сапоги, где они? Какой перегруз? А что, у нас что-то есть? А, это, наверное, из-за этих, из-за наборов. Из-за крендельков с молоком. Надо крендельки, да, с молоком использовать. Так, пища. И кренделек. Так.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the Rattay tourney?
Hail the conquering hero.
What now?
You don't. And where would you care to?
What if we took a stroll along the...
Why not? That sounds.
Let's go.
Да, Барбос, я за тобой вернусь.
That was a good idea to go for a walk. Not that I don't like the mill, but you get tired of it. So I'm glad you took me out. I'd love to see the markets in Prague one day. Have you ever been to Prague?
No, I haven't. I have been in Kuttenberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's pretty smelly though.
Yeah, so many people in one place. So many assholes.
It's disgusting. I'd love to listen to that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's talking about it.
I bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine fellow at St. James? I know full well why all the girls have started going to confession, and you have too, so don't give me any of that.
You scoundrel. Well, all right. I admit I find him handsome. But that doesn't make me a bad Christian.
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Tell you what. Let's not dawdle. Huh. Last one is the slimy slug.
А докуда бежать? Бесконечно? Так, куда дальше, Тереза?
That was fun. Sit down here next to me, Hal. And what about you? I heard you're helping Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig has me running a few errands. I have to say, he always treats me well, and I make a wage.
So you've had your turn of luck. What's it like serving nobility?
I don't know. I suppose it's a job like any other.
Of course. I'm sure it's no different than being a charcoal burner. You'll have to try harder than that.
Now then.
Ah, Henry, what am I going to do with you? Wandering the land, turning innocent girls' heads.
The only one here whose head is all messed up is me. How do you always manage to look so good?
Just look at the lady killer. Where did you learn to talk that way?
I don't recall which church service it was exactly.
You scoundrel. But you certainly know how to make a girl feel special. You may continue. But now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
Just a little way. I don't want anyone to gossip.
Какие слухи там на мельнице вдвоем?
Thank you for coming with me. Please come and see me again.
Так, ну, наверное, закончим на этом. И продолжим с чего? Ну, что нужно сделать? Отдать бумаги Ульфрику. Ульфрика. Ну, мы сейчас отдадим бумаги и, наверное, сохранимся. Пофиг на... я же хотел в турнире поучаствовать. Но в любом случае сейчас отдадим бумаги. После этого сохранимся. И следующий... Следующий стрим начнем с маленького задания с Яном Тачком потусить. С турнира. И отправимся дальше по сюжету. Вот. Туда поскакал. Не в этот замок же нужно, а в малый.
Is he here again?
Look out.
The Lord be praised.
Master Fayfar.
Did he? He must think highly of you. That's good, because this is damned important.
How can I help with these,
Sir Radzig may make light of it, but a large quantity of silver has been...
You really think someone could be stealing the silver from the mines?
It certainly would. Which is why I'd like you to go and check out not only the mine gallery, but also the yard with the...
Is that the yard?
That's
a silver store.
I doubt it.
What about these water...
A stamping mill and washing truck.
You said mine gallery?
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there.
Should I...
Well, I definitely wouldn't.
I see. Well, that's all clear.
See you later.
Так, это мы получили доп. Задание, я вспомнил.
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the...
Did you really?
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting...
Damn and blast.
Yes. It turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is...
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight.
Ulrich, you say?
An older man with a moustache. But for all his grey hairs, he seemed...
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of.
I asked him who his liege was, but he refused to...
We live in such strange times. In days past, knights would vie with each other to see who could extol their liege's name the loudest.
I got the impression he was hiding his identity because his masters are odd...
That may well be. As a staunch supporter of the king...
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins.
That would explain why those fakes...
His master is allied with the Passau alderman. and they told him to sort.
I wonder who could be.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the
We, the aldermen of the city. Interrogation held this day. Put to pen by the questor. Which certainly confirms my suspicion. Coin assay report. Ah, but this is interesting. He's an outlying. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of.
The Rosenbergs?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave head.
So what does all this...
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so... Anyway, we should be careful, and we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from...
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get.
You're quite... You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. See you later.
В общем, по-моему, на приставке на этом захочу проходить. Так, сейчас сохранимся. И все. На следующем стриме продолжим. Ну, вот как я и сказал. Повеселимся с паном я с паном Птачиком. Пройдем турнир и пойдем дальше по сюжетке. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел, кто посмотрит в записи. Переходите там на YouTube канал, где я буду сохранить прохождение всех игр. Например, Прибислайдс у меня на YouTube канале выйдет в обрезанном варианте. Никак. Получилось у нас в 3 стрима. Еще раз спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Всем удачи, хорошего дня и пока.